Hello friends, we're back here for another RWBY reaction. Today we'll be checking out Volume 6, Chapter 2. Let's get it. Oh, dude, we're about to find out more about Maria, right? Like, we have to. And it looks like from the opening, it looks like she knows a fair bit about Silver Eyes. Probably had Silver Eyes before. And then, I don't know, maybe she had an accident, she got blinded, and she needs that contraption to see. That's what it looks like, right? I can't imagine people being born with that. And you see that foreshadowing of Crow falling to the darkness. Very interesting. And this girl, actually, when I was watching the opening again, the part where she is like fighting inside the house, it looked like Cinder's weapon, like Cinder's blade. So that's probably Cinder. And dude, was that Ozpin? I mean, like, who else would they make a statue here out of? Here, this part. There, right there. After she like twirled the sword, that looked like Cinder's blade. So Cinder's probably alive. I wonder when they're gonna show that. Maybe half point in the season. They're gonna focus on Ruby's party first. Never mind. We're already here. Dude, she was hella lucky there was a water there. I guess using maiden powers affects your stamina as well. Damn.
Gods, are you okay?
I mean, Raven did do like the final blow, right? Like the Ch2 remove. And you're dead. And she steals your clothes.
You need to take the relic to Atlas?
That's what Oz said.
You've got to be I mean, bright side.
Dude, I was waiting for her reaction. Like,
well, trust me, I'm not crazy about it either.
On, man.
Without the Spring Maiden here to seal the relic back in its vault, it's our best option.
Atlas may be the safest kingdom we have at the moment, but the
You
borders
know,
are closed. General Iron.
I wish Ozpin made it so that
everyone.
he himself could seal the, or he himself could seal and open the vaults. Like, why would you not give yourself that access? You probably made the.
There's no way they'd leave it abandoned.
You probably made the vaults yourself.
Cards right. I think there's a good chance we could convince them to escort us straight to Ironwood.
I mean, we do have the missing heiress to Ch2's company.
Ex-heiress, actually.
Oh, that still stings, how
chance
wise.
of reward money, I say we go for it.
Hopefully the first option will suffice.
Glad to see you're feeling better.
Likewise. And while I'm sure we could all use more time to recover, I'm afraid time is of the essence.
Right. As long as that thing's out in the open, its power could fall into the wrong hands.
Speaking of, what does it do exactly?
Oh, good question. As far as we know, it can't do anything unless it's like not together with the others. Of course.
The Relic of Knowledge has a wonderful and incredibly dangerous ability. Its user can ask any question, and the lamp will provide an answer.
Intriguing.
That's
Hold up.
incredible.
I just remembered something. Dude, that quote I was told. The farm boy has the lamp. So that's it. That's the relic. Alright. I wonder if that's gonna take part this season or, you know, within the next few seasons. Ooh. Alright, alright. Okay. Ask any question, it will give an answer.
Indeed. However, it's not without drawbacks.
Of course.
The lamp cannot tell you of events that have yet to happen, and it will only ever answer 3 questions every 100 years.
Well, I guess that's not so bad. Adds a lot of pressure, though.
Then let's put it to a vote. What should we ask first? Oh, can we ask for more questions? Can't we ask for more questions?
Bro is like.
I'm afraid you won't be able to ask it anything at the moment. The questions were used before I sealed it away.
Well, at least now we know what it is. And we'll be sure to keep it safe.
Okay, so you can seal it away. So why can't you do it again?
Great.
Is that just me,
Just
or did he
great.
misspoke there?
We're stranded. We lost a third of our party.
He said he could
We
seal it away,
gained
or he
a
did it last time.
defenseless old lady.
Was that because he had the
My
maiden
name
powers,
is
or he
Maria
hasn't
Calavera,
gave it?
And I am not defenseless. I'm just a little hard of hearing.
Maria
And
Calavera,
my
something
eyes
like that. Cala
that are
something.
in desperate need of repair. Okay, I'm starting to see your point.
Dude, look at her
Yeah,
design,
knock
man.
it off, will ya? If we lose our cool,
She on
now,
some
we'll just
Yoda
be
shit.
fighting even more grim.
Does that even matter? Apparently, we've been attracting Grimm since we left Haven.
Of course it
and How
matters.
could I forget about
It's
that?
gonna add on to
What
the
happens to no more
negativity.
lies and half-truths?
Yeah. I think it's time we got an explanation.
I mean, Yang is one to talk, right?
I did not lie to you.
Well, you certainly didn't tell us everything about the relic.
Please, now is not the time.
No, we're past that. I want to know why you're still not telling us everything.
It is true that the Grimm are attracted to the relics. It's faint but undeniable. I believe it has to do with their origin, but I'm not entirely sure. Regardless, I feared that making you all aware would only add anxiety and negativity. It seemed like the safer option.
You know, I'm getting real tired of people choosing what's best for me.
Is that why you chose to lie to everyone about Lionheart too?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I believed the Kingdom of Mistral deserved better than the truth. And I believed Leonardo deserved to be remembered for his lifetime of service, and not the unfortunate missteps he made in his final years.
Missteps?
What Professor Lionheart did was reprehensible. I am not here to argue differently. But does one lapse in judgment truly negate all of his good? Do we not all have regrets? You may have met Professor Lionheart, but you never met the man he was before Salem found him.
Look, we're supposed to be in this together. You can trust us. We're not gonna turn our backs on you.
Do you really think Leo was the first?
Oh, I got chills there.
That he didn't say those exact same words to me?
Hold up,
I'm sorry.
dude. Very. I mean, Osbin is not wrong. Okay, you can see both sides there. What would I do? You know how it is where they say that there are some truths that you're better off not knowing. I think it's one of those things, right? Because, yeah, if you know that the lamp attracts Grimm, then you're gonna keep thinking about that. Every time you encounter some Grimm, you're gonna think, would I encounter this if we didn't have the lamp, or not? And you know, if you do, and you know, it stresses you out. You know, you have to fight a bunch of Grimm that otherwise you wouldn't have to. You could easily start thinking negatively about that, and it's gonna snowball from there. So yeah, totally behind Osbin. for now. Like, I can see a lot of people, not trusting him because of that shady move that, some people would call it shady. I kind of see it as a smart play. That was definitely the right play, in my opinion. If you guys disagree, leave it in the comments. We can have a discussion about that. Um, what else? Yeah, about Leo. I mean, it's good that he acknowledged that what he did was, you know, not good, reprehensible, as he would say. And that being said, you don't know, right? You don't know what fear can make you do. Fear is a very strong motivator, right? Like if Salem had you and you knew that, death was the option. It's basically like a mob mentality we're in. Are you gonna do this or am I gonna kill you now? And a good majority of people, easily upper 90%, will do what they're being asked. That's why you see some people, um, those stories where people are digging their own graves, like uh, people are like at gunpoint and they're told to dig graves because the guy who's holding them up they don't want to dig it for them. So I'm basically digging my own grave, and I don't want to do that. Like me personally, I'm not gonna dig my own. Just kill me now. You dig my grave. That's on you, playa. But that's basically the point. I can see that there are some things that you want to know, but at this point, you kind of have to trust Ospin's judgment that some information is on a need to know basis, and there are some stuff that you don't need to know. That's it.
You have to understand that my behaviors are backed by experience.
Exactly.
I'm
Well
not
said.
saying that I have reason to think you will betray me. I'm saying that I have reasons for the things that I do, the secrets I keep. The reason I... Where's the relic?
Right here. It got scattered in the crash.
Please, hand it over.
So all those times you talked about having faith in humanity, that was just for everyone else?
Dude, that was a bad choice of words when you say hand it over.
That's not what I meant to suggest.
You could
Miss Rose,
you could have
the
chosen
relic is a
better
powerful
words.
item, and I
It
certainly
sounded too
feel as though it is
aggressive.
my burden to bear.
But you said it couldn't do anything right now.
Why does it matter who carries it?
Well,
I need
some
you to listen
people
to
could be clumsy and lose it. Osbin has, is probably not like that.
He's trying to stop you.
Oh.
Stop her from what?
He's afraid you'll find out what he's hiding.
Damn. All right. Look at Wise's face. Look at Wise is like, she's like, you motherfucker.
Her name? Jin?
Zawada!
What?
Dude, I guess Maria is seeing all this too, right? Like, yes, magic is real. That ain't no semblance right there, playa. Yeah, she's definitely seeing this. So time stopped.
Wonderful. Tell me, what knowledge do you seek?
Oh. 。 Jin's kinda a little too thick for me, for my liking. Actually, I wouldn't say it's not necessarily a time stop. It could be a space stop, right? So they stop the space that's happening in a certain area, but you know, outside that area, you know, things are moving, time is moving, something like that. I guess time is moving inside that area too. It's not like you can call Jin and, you know, take forever to ask the question, take like 10 years, and when you leave, no one aged. Everyone's gonna age. Alright? I don't know. I could be totally wrong about that. Maybe they'll mention it sometime. So you have people with this spider tattoo. This girl with the spider tattoo. It looks like some yogurt.
That's far enough.
Are these like bandits? Ooh.
Okay.
Lien.
You're Little Miss Malachite?
I'm Little Miss gonna skin you alive if you ever take that tome with me again. Looks like your life savings.
It was somebody's.
Cute. What do you want for
That was fire.
I'm looking for these travelers.
Well, sweetheart, you came to the right place.
I mean, I don't think they can take on Cinder. Like, I mean, they probably could if these characters are like Huntsman level. I don't see Cinder taking on like 10 Huntsmen.
Learn to kill them.
Unless they're like, you know, D and Dudley level.
Spiders. I just made the spiders work for me. Give us a week. We'll find your travelers.
It's good she grabbed the scroll. I was hoping she wouldn't and call it an
That
inconsistency.
big guy asked about him last week.
I know.
The big guy.
Know.
Oh, Big Daddy Hazel.
Don't know is who here in Mistral might be asking about her.
Very interesting. So probably Neo, right? Neo's looking for Cinder.
Created by the god of light to aid humanity in its pursuit of knowledge. I've been
That's why we get to see.
Answer 3 questions every 100 years.
Okay, at least Osmond told the truth about
I'm
that.
still able to answer.
That's enough.
2 questions this era.
Well, he didn't get that part right. Look at Yang. Yang looks like she's about to murder Oscar.
It's a pleasure to see you again, old man.
And then Crow looks like, I'm not the only old man here.
Hey.
Dude, they turned on Crow.
Do whatever you think is right, kiddo.
Damn.
Jin? What is Ozpin hiding from us?
No!
Oh! What the f-
What? What? Weiss? Yang?
Blake!
Ruby? Ruby?
Yang!
Once upon a time, there stood a lonely tower.
Damn, everyone's seeing this. Got fucking visual
sheltered
aids.
A lonely girl.
Oh, it's that girl from the opening.
Named Salem.
What? Yo. Oh. Dude, so Ospin knew Salem when she was like normal, when she wasn't like part Grim. Jin has a nice design, like the see-through shroud. Alright. So some things I noticed when they got teleported into this plane. Yang was shouting for Blake. Like, that kind of tells you she prioritizes Blake over Ruby. Right? And of course, Ruby actually called for Weiss and Yang. And then Weiss called for Ruby, which was expected. She's definitely her, closest friend in all this. I wonder why Ruby didn't call for Crow. Nobody calls for Crow. Like, dude, nobody gives a shit about Crow. I don't know. Like, maybe there was a part there that we didn't see that, a Crow was like, Ruby! Osbin! Anyway. Dude, they dropped a bombshell. We're gonna get the lore, man. The lore of Salem. Now, the problem I have with this, I'm just off the top of my head. Well, not really off. I had like, I don't know, 30 seconds to think about it. Is whatever they're gonna know, it's nothing new, right? What is Osbin hiding from us? Literally, Osbin could tell the story. Okay? So, in terms of, it's good for the audience, like us, right? It's good for us because we don't know, and it's an opportunity to show us, the preview while we are already invested in these characters. But in terms of the plot, it does not help the plot at all. Or maybe it does. Maybe they'll say something that really impacts it. But what do we know about the story so far? We know that Salem is trying to get the relics. If she does, it's probably gonna, I don't know, world domination. She's gonna be unstoppable. No questions asked. So I wonder if what we learn now will impact that. Anyway, that's gonna be the video. If you guys like the content, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support me more, follow me on my Patreon, and links down below. And that will be the episode. I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.